Hikaru.
Greetings. I bear a message to you from the sly T1, spy master in service to Keshu the Blackfin.
What's the message?
Ahem. It reads, meet me at the graveyard east of Gideon. Need your help. Urgent.
That's it?
T1 did not want to disclose too many details. This is a private matter, and he is always careful with information. I am sorry I cannot tell you more. I am but the messenger. He awaits you in the graveyard. He will tell you everything there.
Alright, let's go meet T1 then.
I erect the spine of gratitude. Do not let T1's desire for discretion worry you. Please, go to the graveyard. Help him if you can.
Whenever somebody says, don't let this make you worry, that just makes me worry more. You tell me more about T1?
He is egg brother to me, along with Keshu, Vashuruk, and Zosin. We grew up together in the village of Sikat Yol. If you trust Keshu, you can trust T1. But I should let him speak for himself once you meet with him.
Okay, why does he want to meet me in a graveyard then?
It is a quiet place where secrets can safely be spoken aloud. But as Spy Master, T1 could achieve the same secrecy in many places inside the city walls. It is curious, but that is between you and T1. The graveyard lies to the east.
Alright. T1. Honestly, if anyone ever wanted to kill us, the main protagonist, they could probably just send a messenger and invite us out someplace, right? It's not like we would really refuse. Not the inner graveyard, it's the outside graveyard, right?
It was tough, but we did it.
Ah, yes, this graveyard.
I told you not to spook him. I was perfectly civil. Your brand of civility leaves much to be desired. Ah, good. You've arrived.
Talk to you first. Hi.
T1 summoned you, not me. Speak to him.
Okay, okay. T1.
Your punctuality is appreciated. I am T1, Spy Master of the Blackfin Legion. I serve General Keshu in all matters of intrigue. Though the matter I need help with is of a more personal nature. I hope I am right in trusting you with it.
Well, I'm listening.
Straight to it, then. One of our own has gone missing. Zosin, one of our closest companions, and Keshu's principal ambassador. My informants tell me he was last seen speaking to a dark elf named Malin Drad. That's where you come in.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Something's got him on edge. He won't talk to any of us. The members of the Blackfin Legion are easily recognizable in Gideon. I need someone he won't see coming. I want you to see if you can speak with him and learn what he and Zosin discussed.
Okay. Where's Marilyn Dread then?
He's
Marilyn Dread.
staying at the Egg and Hammer Inn. The method of information extraction is up to you, and I will see you rewarded. All I ask is that you be discreet. Too many prying eyes will ensure Zosin never opens up to us about whatever is going on.
What can you tell me about Malin?
He is an odd one, but no villain. An accomplished mage and expert on the plains of Oblivion. He put his conjuration skills to work in service of the Ebonheart Pact, though he's since retired to spend his days drinking and poring over old tomes.
What makes you think he'll talk to me then?
Like most arrogant mages, he enjoys making sure others are aware of his superiority. He's a talker. My mistake was not stopping Voss before she confronted him directly. He doesn't want trouble with the Blackfin Legion, so he's playing coy now.
Boss. Is that your friend here?
Voss Haruk, likely the finest warrior in Gideon, next to Keshu herself, and certainly the strongest of our ranks. She grew up with the rest of us in Sikhat Zol, and much like myself, has served the Blackfin for many years.
Blackfin?
Apologies. It's Keshu's nickname. Voss was actually the one to witness the event that started it. During one of our trials, Keshu emerged from the dark waters of the swamp to kill 3 Naga. Like a Blackfin on the prowl, Peak Iril wrote.
Does Keshu know what's going on?
No, I have not informed her. Yet. She is very busy, as you are no doubt aware.
Yep.
Her claws are full with the fallout from your encounter with those crazed Dagonists. I wish to keep her in the dark for a moment. She has enough to worry about.
And what is the Blackfin Legion? Like we did already hear.
Once it was the name of General Keshu's army. Over time, it has come to be synonymous with those who follow her. Those of us that have been members of the Blackfin Legion since its inception have been close since we hatched from our eggs.
And Zosin is a part of that, right?
Indeed. It includes Zosin, Voss Haruk, Pikiril, and myself. We have followed Keshu the longest of anyone. I still remember when Keshu had to rescue Zosin during our rites of maturity, after he fell into a patch of quicksand.
You're that close. You don't really have an idea what's going on?
He has grown distant lately, meeting in secret with other mages, disappearing for days at a time. There is something troubling him that he does not want his egg siblings to know about. But I believe he might have told Malindrad.
Maybe he has scale acne.
Thanks for your help. Word of advice, step lightly around the Dark Elf when you speak with him. He scares easy. I think he soiled his robes when I first asked him about Zosin. T1 says that's my fault, though I do not see how.
Can you tell me more about Zosin?
I have great love for him, but we have always been opposites. When we were hatchlings, I was busy bloodying my scales, while he was mixing alchemical tinctures. He is brave, and he is often too clever for his own good. I worry for him.
What do you think's going on?
No clue, but Zosin is a master conjurer and a veteran of many battles. I have no doubt that whatever trouble he's gotten himself into, it will not get the better of him. Still, I believe he needs our help, whether he asks for it or not.
Yep, sounds like a huge nerd. Definitely has scale pimples. Up above.
Dance, my servant. Spin and swirl. Oh, but don't singe the rug.
We're walking on a dark elf getting a lap dance from a flame Atronach. Wonderful.
Welcome, welcome. Another adventurer comes seeking the wisdom of Malindrad. Eh? What will it be this time? Conjuration training? Escort through the greater plains, perhaps?
See, look, conjuration escorts. That's what he's doing right now. You're drunk.
I am not drunk. I am retired. Do you know how long I served those ungrateful wretches of the Ebonheart Pact? and was my severance in accordance with my service. Ha! But that's all changed now. Someone finally saw my value. I'm set for life.
Was that someone Zessen?
The very same. To think some consider him my equal in conjuration. Ah! Ridiculous. A true expert knows you never fall in love with your own conjured servants. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just kept raising his offer.
What did he want from you then?
He wanted a special ritual stone. I didn't have one, but I taught him the spells to make use of it. And we spoke of Doomvault Porsixid, a place that might contain such a relic. I told him to just summon a new servant. They're all the same.
Tell me about this ritual stone. So he's fallen in love with one of the servants he summoned?
As if a novice could understand the inner workings of a runic conduit intrinsically linked by its very nature to the chaotic creation of kin.
Learned it in kindergarten.
Honestly, talking to you is making me sober. You're worse than that giant lizard woman.
You're saying Zophian fell in love with one of his conjured servants?
The damn fool! I told him to stick to flame Atronachs. Sure, they can be nice to look at, but they're made of fire. He preferred to summon kin, warriors from the Deadlands and beyond. Not my type, but who am I to judge when the coin is good?
Hey, where's that vault you mentioned?
East out of Gideon, where the Blackwood turns to muck. It's hard to miss, but you should prepare yourself if you intend to enter. That's where Zosin was headed. Happy now?
So it's like a huge nerdy Argonian alchemist fell in love with one of his conjurations, sort of like
Let's ride.
sort of like certain fandom fans fall in love with certain 2D characters.
Adventurer, let us speak.
Get snuggle pillows and start to make a doll to make them real.
You're back. Any luck?
Basically what I'm saying is he's looking to make his anime waifu real.
T1 went off to do a bit of investigating on his own, but he said he would return soon. Did you manage to get anything out of that idiot, Malin Drod?
Yeah, he went to a vault on the borders of marsh.
Ugh, these vaults make my scales itch. There's a power to them. More tempting to mages than most, I suspect. Did Malin say what Zosin's after?
A ritual stone. He also mentioned that Zosin being in love.
Love? Oh, not this again. By seed and spleen, I would bet anything that he's trying to reach Zyria.
Who's Zyria?
It's a long story. Back when the Blackfin Legion went to war against the Akaviri, alongside the Ebonheart Pact, Zosin summoned an entire cohort of Dremora warriors to help turn the tide. Zyria was among them, more loyal to Zosin than all the rest.
What happened?
They fell for each other on the battlefield. Then Zyria died for him. Of course, that's what conjured servants do for their masters. But Zosin didn't see it that way. Not with her. Wait, here comes T1.
Zosin hasn't contacted anyone else in the Legion. Tell me you have something.
He's looking for Zyria.
Ah, I should have guessed.
Well, that explains why he didn't tell us anything.
Well, what do you gotta say?
Zyria. It's been a few years since I've heard that name. I take it things went better for you with Malin Drod than they did for Voss. No surprise there. Tell me what you know.
Zosin went to the Doomvault Porcelain to search for a ritual stone of some kind.
A ritual stone? I suppose that makes sense. I assume Voss told you that Ziria died fighting for Zosin some years back. When a Dremora dies, it reforms on its home plane. But it takes a considerable amount of time before it can be summoned again.
So what are you saying?
My theory is that this ritual stone Zosin went to gather might be able to circumvent the amount of time it would take to summon Ziria. Look, you've already done what I asked, but I could use your help for just a little longer.
Okay, what do you need?
I need you to enter Doomvault Porsixid and find Zosin. Make sure he's safe. He's clever, but there's no telling what kind of horrors await him in there. Voss and I are needed here. Please, find our egg brother for us.
What should I do when I find him?
Try to get him to listen to reason.
That never works.
He doesn't need to rush this. He should discuss it with Keshu and the rest of us. Conjuration is dangerous to begin with. A ritual of this kind? I'm not even sure Zosin knows what could happen if it goes tail up.
What can you tell me about this Doom Vault?
It's dangerous, even for a seasoned mage like Zosin. Hostile Daedra roam the halls, and I've heard reports that the deeper you go, the stranger things get. Like it's a window into oblivion. Be careful. We're not asking you to die for us.
That's nice. Somebody's actually not asking us not to die for once.
It feels wrong asking you to head into that vault on our account. But I have my orders. I'm sure you can handle yourself. And I know Zosin can too. Still, got a bad feeling about this. Be careful.
Really think Zoltan's in love?
I don't know much about love, but I do know warfare. All I can say is when you put those two together on a battlefield, it's quite a sight to behold. Maybe that means something.
Can Zilson bring Zarya back?
I don't know much about conjuration either. I'd say Zosin can do just about anything in the right place with the right tools at his disposal. So, yes, he probably can. Though I'm not sure it's a great idea.
You don't know much about much, huh? So why not?
She's a kin. Dremora. Daedra. In my experience, they're only loyal when a conjurer has them bound nice and tight. I know she and Zosin bonded in battle. That doesn't mean I trust her. Likely never will.
Hmm. All right, go to that vault. I do kind of like this. This chapter is giving a lot of insight onto Dremora. We had a lot of quests that kind of like we've seen the betrayal of one. We've seen another one where one was only trying to look for something kind of innocent sounding. See under here? Let's go in. Is that a health bar? Always a problem with these red dungeons. I can't tell sometimes if it's a health bar or just like background stuff. Would be kind of nice actually to get a a way I could just change the... Put over, please. Change the health bars. Yep. Okay. Go through here. Not detected yet. Right. Let's see if we can find this Argonian and supposed Jamora girlfriend.
Ziria, if I am to die here, would I go to the same place as you?
Of course not, you're mortal.
An adventurer? What are you doing in this cursed place?
He wants something to find you.
Of course he did. I tried to spare him of this. I tried to spare all my egg siblings, but things have gone awry, as I might have expected. You know why I'm here then. You know about Ziria.
Did you find the ritual stone?
Yes, the Gnez stone. And in my haste, I attempted to summon Ziria to my side immediately. A grave error. These vaults are pure chaos. No place for a stable conjuring. The spell backfired, sapped me of my magicka, and nearly killed me.
Okay, we gotta get you out of here.
Wait. The Gnez stone also suffered from my impatience. Expended like it is now, it's useless. It needs to be recharged, or this was all for nothing. Take it. Find trees like this one that still hold energy. It won't take much, I promise.
Hey, how am I supposed to recharge this?
Find more of these trees marked by runes. The ones next to us have been spent. The energy consumed by my botched attempt at the summoning ritual. But there are more not far from here. The stone is already attuned. You just need to find the trees.
What are these trees?
It may seem strange, but trees grow even in the realms of oblivion. As on Nirn, they are blooming pathways teeming with the energy of their parent plane. That force powers the stone. We'll need more of it if I'm to have any chance of saving Ziria.
What happened when you try to summon her?
It is difficult to explain. Conjuration requires a focus of two distinct points. Where the entity currently is, and where you wish it to appear. I underestimated the instability of these vaults. The swirling chaos clouded my vision, and I failed.
Like some kind of plane meld? Feels like we're in Oblivion right now.
It's more complicated than that. The chaotic energy of Oblivion is bleeding through into Nirn, but it's overlapping our reality without replacing what is here. In all my studies, I've never seen anything quite like it.
All right. Let's go charge this.
I have enough magicka to shroud myself from sight. I won't be far behind.
Back into the Doom Vaults. Well,
If you're going to kill bugs, at least kill fetcher flies.
I didn't mean to. Damn it. Christy and Mary. Hate me killing bugs so much. Nope, nope. Doesn't count if I get away. Oh, suspected. There we go. Do. Yeah, that mage thought he was being all clever with that invisibility spell, and here I am just crouching down, and immediately I'm just undetectable by anything.
Many cautioned me when I revealed my love for Ziria. They said she was a demon, incapable of such emotions. That she would use my feelings to manipulate me.
Possible.
Though she is a Dramora, Ziria is different. Exiled from her clan, alone and hunted, simply because she is unique. I know I can protect Ziria as long as I am by her side. Just like she once protected me. Her clan will never stop
Damn it.
hunting her. We may be on the run for the rest of our lives, but at least we will be together.
No, no, no. Oh.
That should be enough. I have my strength back. I will go to T1. Meet me there.
Okay. Detected 2 times because of quest events.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Good to have you back, brother.
Would have preferred not to have to send someone after you.
I know. I am grateful to you all, but I had to take this chance.
You on?
Well done. Zosin says you arrived at a critical moment. Thank you for bringing our egg brother back. Now to decide what to do about this Zyria business.
Oh, and meet her.
I'm impressed. You returned from Doom Vault Poor Sixed and don't seem the slightest bit shaken. We could use someone like you in the Blackfin Legion.
I don't have scales.
I owe you a debt of gratitude, my newfound friend. Not only for pulling me out of that vault, but for being willing to help me recharge the stone. I won't soon forget it.
Okay, so what's happening now then?
It should come as no surprise that I intend to attempt to summon Zyria again. However, my egg siblings are divided on whether this is the wisest course of action. I must admit I can be rash where Zyria is concerned. You bore witness to that.
Okay, so what's the disagreement?
T1 and I believe Zyria would make for a powerful ally in the battles ahead. Having her here now could save lives. On the other hand, Vas Haruk is right to caution that Zyria is an outcast kin. She cut ties with her clan, and they will hunt her.
So what are you gonna do?
I do not know. Zyria is alone in the Deadlands, newly reformed and already running for her life. I want to believe I can keep her safe here, even if it means we might attract more enemies to ourselves. What do you think I should do?
Let me talk to the two of them, I guess.
Zyria is a powerful ally and friend, and yet an outcast Dremora will almost certainly draw some measure of unwanted attention towards the Blackfin Legion and Gideon. It is a difficult decision. Speak with T1 and Vas Haruk. We must... Were it not...
A decision must be made. In this time of strife, do we remain overly cautious and refuse to act? Or should we recruit a powerful ally with intimate knowledge of Dagon's forces and the Deadlands?
Zosin says that you're in favor of summoning Zyria.
I am, and not only for Zosin's sake. There's a storm coming, friend. If a war with Oblivion itself is in our future, I am not sure our Imperial allies will be enough to help us drive them back. We're going to need all the help we can get.
And what if Zyria draws enemies from Gideon?
I am the Blackfin's spy master. I win battles by being better informed than my enemies. Zyria may know something of Dagon's plans, and even if not, she knows the tactics and weaknesses of Daedric forces. I think it is well worth the risk.
You're in charge for a reason. I really trust his opinion. Boss?
Of course Zosin wants to summon her. I should have known. But we must consider our course carefully. Having a Dremora in our midst could affect far more than just our own family.
Think it's dangerous to summon her?
You have seen the dangers General Keshu and the rest of us face now. Vaults of Oblivion, cultists in service to Mehrunes Dagon, and tenuous alliances to meet them. Now is simply not the time to take unnecessary risks.
Zosin says Zyria can be a powerful ally, though.
Against any other foe, yes. She is of the Deadlands, the home plane of the very enemies we found on our doorstep. An outcast Dremora at our side may only serve to draw the full might of the Dagon's armies down on our heads. Think on this.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a good reason.
Zyria is a powerful ally.
I made up my mind.
Were it not for you, I would never have retrieved the stone, and this choice would not be before us now. I will respect your decision. Which do you think is the wiser course?
Worth the risk. Do it.
Having Ziria by my side once more will certainly outweigh any risk. So what if a few more Dremora come looking for a fight? We will banish them back to oblivion. Together. Thank you, my friend. I'll begin the summoning shortly.
Gonna start it?
I hope this won't come back to bite us in the tails. Still, I hold no grudge. Ziria is important to Zosin. As long as she is with us, I will keep her safe. And if she turns on us, well, I'll send her back into the fire myself.
You on?
It will be good to see Zosin and Ziria reunited, and I look forward to picking her brain in regards to whatever Dagon's forces have in store for us.
Oh, hope she can help.
No doubt she will, just as you have. You've done more than I could have asked. You're one of us now, as far as I'm concerned. I hope, if it comes to it, you'll fight beside us once again. Take this. You've earned it.
Sure.
The conjuration ritual starts now. Stand back.
Stand back, Mary.
Ziria Kinaz Clan Shardai. Zan Phaedra Shardai. Zan Dagon Ziria. Zosin Akam Ziria.
Zosin, my love, you found me.
My dearest Ziria. I never stop searching. You remember my family.
Of course, except for this one.
A new friend. Most worthy. Without them, I would not have been able to bring you back.
Then you have my thanks as well, hero. And my promise of aid in the battles to come.
Okay. Wilson?
I do not regret keeping secrets. There are some things that one has to handle on their own.
We talk to her? Nope.
I hope this won't come back to bite.
When we were growing up back in Sikat Zol, I would have never thought that someday my egg brother would fall in love with a demon. Funny how things work out. Let's give them some time. They've got years of catching up to do.
Mm-hmm. Got nice armor, huh? Enjoy yourselves, do you love birds?